Let me give you a simple thing. Now, we worship in a Methodist church, my wife and I, here in Pune. If you take the Methodist, the Anglican, CSI, CNI tradition, you will see the church's calendar. You have Good Friday, then you have Easter, then you have Pentecost, then you have Trinity Sunday. Now, call back to your memory the way we did the doctrine of the Trinity. Those are the encounters. You begin to either, that's why I told Charles, history precedes theology. That's why don't throw out church traditions just because we are all reformed. See, the whole idea of throwing out symbols. I mean, words are also symbols. In fact, C.S. Lewis has a beautiful prayer called the Apologetics Evening Prayer. Charles, have you seen it?
Yes, yes, uncle.
Yeah.
Yes.
He says
Very
words
humbling.
are also symbols.
Right.
Anything that represents reality should not be called idolatry. Only thing when that becomes the object of worship. Sometimes I'm afraid we Bible-believing Christians are bibliolaters because we worship the letter of the Bible than the person. You know, in that beautiful song, Break Thou the Bread of Life, beyond the sacred page, I seek thee, Lord. I mean, that should be our idea. So that is what I would say. So, but then you have to carefully weigh the traditions. Now, in fact, in my answer to Charles's earlier question, I'll tell you why the reformers threw out one very important tradition of the Roman Catholic Church. The Roman Catholics believe that at the communion, the actual bread and wine become the body and blood of the Lord. And the person who's offering the sacrifice is the priest. So the priest is called the vicar of Christ. But the reformers, quoting Hebrews 9:14, said, no, the vicar of Christ is the Holy Spirit. He is the one who offers the sacrifice, who offers the blood of Christ without spot to God the Father. He is the vicar. And we could understand it even in the context of the Trinity. So you can see that how biblically you can challenge some wrong traditions. At the same time, let us not go to the opposite extreme of saying that the bread and wine are only symbols. Because you see the words that Jesus uses. He does not say, this is bread which symbolizes the body. This is my body which is broken for you. Luther struggled with it, and Anglicans have struggled with it. And even in our Methodist church, when the pastor gives us the bread, he says, feed on him by faith with thanksgiving. We are feeding only on the bread. It does not become, but we are feeding on him. John chapter 6. So unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you cannot be his disciples.